Hello, this is Lordug. Yes, it is, and welcome to the Poison Trail treasure map. So, and treasure location, of course. So, here I am. I'm in Valentine right now, just showing off my horse a bit. Because I love this horse. I'm so proud of it. So, I'm not exactly sure where I pulled my gun there. I don't know. Anyway, let me show you what we're doing today. So, I do know where I've got to go. We're starting off in Valentine, of course. I wanted somewhere that people could recognise. Then we've got to go north, well, like northwest, and we're going to Cairn Lake, which is right here. Now, I do have a guy I've got to go and see, and it could turn out bad, and I may have to kill him. But either way, I'll see to that first, and then I will carry on from Cairn Lake, so I'll see you there. Okay, so here we are in Cairn Lake. A change of outfit later. I have some stuff that was done from Legendary Animals on, so I'm nice and warm. I also brought the Arabian because I figured, well, I found the Arabian in a snowy place at Lake Isabella, so should be perfect for here. So after a battle with a load of bad guys and a duel with the main guy, I am finally ready to show you what happens next. Because yeah, I came here and they all told me to go away, but I had to come here, so I couldn't leave, and I killed them all. And then you have to see a guy about something, and he decides he wants a duel to the death, so I was obliged to agree, and well, he's dead, and now I get to do what I've got to do. So you go into this hut here. That's where we've got to start all this. So let's get in there. This Arabian is excellent for cold weather, really fast, just a bit skittery though. Only problem is I worry about wolves because she'll soon throw you off if a wolf starts up. So as you can see, you can see the dead bodies here. Here's the main guy I had to duel with. Yeah, he don't look very well. And when you've done that, you have to come in here. Now, under the bed, here, you can see it just sticking out. There's a box. Now, opening this box will give you the map and start the Poison Trail treasure hunt. So there is yeah, take that out first. And here is the map. So we'll have a quick look at this map. Okay, so let's have a quick look at this map. Now, I didn't have a clue where it led to, because as I've said before, it tends to just... It would have been cool, I keep saying this, but it would have been cool if you could look through your binoculars from where you found the map and see the next place. But it doesn't do that, it takes you to a random location. And in this case, it actually takes me to a place I haven't even got on my map yet. And it's a place called Face Rock. I can't find it because I hadn't actually unlocked it. I hadn't been to... I know vaguely where it is on the map. It's somewhere around here, around Ringneck Creek. So what I'll do now is I'll jump to Face Rock, and I'll show you exactly where it is then, so we know where we're going next. So let's get there. Okay, so nice rainy weather. We got out of the snow and went into the rain. I don't think the horse cares, but I do a bit. Anyway, here we are at Face Rock. As you can see, it was, like I said, it's a little bit west of Ringneck Creek, just on the road near the R of Scarlet, and we're going to find. I'm going to show you exactly where you need to stand. So when you're on the road here, you can get off, and there is when you run up this hill, you'll see a lonely little stump of wood sticking out of the ground, all on its lonesome, which is here. It's amongst a couple of fallen trees, and damn it! I got bit by a snake. I forgot about that. Piece of shit bit me. There I am. I think I killed it. I think I got my revenge for it. I wasn't gonna let it go. I could have let it go and just carried on with the guy, but it's like, no, you bit me, you bitch. I'm having you now. Bitch. There you go. Killed it. Then I went to see if it were worth skinning, but it didn't. It were only a paw. But then again, I did shoot it with my pistol, so what do you expect? Anyway, let's carry on. I've been poisoned, but it's fine. I'll live. So there's a stump sticking out of the floor. It's amongst these rocks and trees. And again, I'll show you exactly where I am. So I'm stood there, kind of just above the sea and rock, between the two words. And this is where you'll find the next part. You just got to stick your hand in the in the stump and get it out. So let's see that happen. Okay, I had to pause it there for a millisecond. Well, no, not a millisecond, but a millisecond to you. But somebody came to the door, so I had to quickly pause it. But anyway, there you go. We've now got the second map piece. And this is what it shows you, which is actually very vague. So, yeah, we're going to a place called Serpent Mound, which, again, is a place I never knew existed. And I don't think it's a place I've actually unlocked again, if I remember right, when I did this. But I'm just trying to remember where it is. It's basically somewhere around here. It's somewhere around this part. So I'm going to be going around here, and I will, and then I'll try and find it. Once I find it, I'll carry on recording from there. So I'll be right back. Okay, so here we are. The rain stopped finally, thankfully. So we've got some nice weather, and we are now at Serpent Mound, which is, it's not actually written down, but I think somebody called it that. But basically, you need to be where I am, and you can see all this kind of busyness on the map there, that little section of busyness. That's kind of where you need to be. So you can see where I am. I'm just west of Van Horn, which is also south of, well, the R, if you wish. That R there, just kind of go like 3 sections south in New Hanover. You want to be just about to go about 3 sections south there, and then you'll see a little bit of busyness on map. And just, that's all I can describe it as. I heard somebody say call it Serpent Mound, but it doesn't come on the map as that, so I don't know. Anyway, what you're looking for is, you want to come over here, and there's an eye, like an eye shape, with a little pupil thing in the middle, looking through. Now you want to shove your hand in the hole. I'm not saying it. And you will pull out the next map piece. Yay. Oh, and a ring, which is nice. So let's have a look at that. And finally, you can see we have to find a waterfall. So let's just open the map up. I do like these waterfall things when you have to find them. I enjoyed the one at Cumberland Falls as well. So for this particular waterfall, look, I'm a bit off. There we go. Yeah, Elysium Pool. That's where we've got to go. Elysium Pool, and there's a little north river running off it. That is where you have to go. The waterfall will be there. So as usual, I will get on my beautiful Arabian horse, and we will head off, and we'll see you at Elysium Pool. Okay, so here we are at the final part of this treasure hunt, and we are, as I'll show you now, quickly, at Elysium Pool. Actual fish did show up. I might catch it after this. I don't know yet. Depends how long we've got left. But here I am at Elysium Pool. You can see where I am. I'm just near that north river that cuts off, as I said, and the waterfall is there. It's a beautiful location, really beautiful. But then again, there's a lot of beautiful locations in this game. So what you want to do is, and like I say, I haven't picked this treasure up yet. I do know what to do though. So we're going to go. Wait, let's go around this stump in a second. There we go. So we're going to go in here, and through the waterfall as usual. Now there's something you're going to need here. You're going to need your lantern, and to find your lantern, I went to the wrong section. It's where the knife is. I'll get there, honestly. Just give me a second. I was hunting. There we go. So you go to your knife, and you flick it over with L2 if you've got PlayStation 4. And you can put your lantern on. You need your lantern. This part goes pitch black. You can't see a thing without it. So put your lantern on, and then just follow the path forward. And eventually you'll get to a drop, and it goes off to the left. Don't go off to the left. Just drop down. And drop down again. Now what you're looking for, as you'll see in a second, let me just go down here. You'll drop down. That's it. Get down to the floor level. Now, we weren't very glamorous, but at least I got down there. Now, what you're looking for is there's a hole in the wall here. And it's only small, so you're going to have to crouch. There you go, and there it is. Apologies, someone came to the door again there, so I had to pause it again. Busy day. Don't know why. So anyway, go through that tunnel, crouch down, and you want to go to the right. Now, there is a little chamber on the right, which you can go in. And there's a box at the back that you can open up, and in there you'll find a little like a jewellery pouch kind of thing. There you go. So pick that up. There's nothing else in here now, so you can leave. So go back out and carry on to the right, which is where we started. So you go through that little hole in the wall, follow it along, and when it forks, go to the right. Follow that to the end. It's a bit slippery and a bit claustrophobic. I don't know. I've got quite bad claustrophobia. I don't know if I'd like this part much. But anyway, you get to this opening here eventually. Now you don't want to drop off. Don't drop off. That's bad. But what you do want to do is go to the left, and there is actually a ledge down there. You can't see it very well, but there is a ledge, and it does only stretch out so far. You will have to do a running jump to get to it. Be aware of that, and be careful, because the rock on your left does lean over a little bit, so you could potentially hit your head. So try and level up, and then just run and jump and hope for the best. And there you go. See, it's not good. You don't want to go that way. So when you land, you want to go down here, carry on forward basically, the way you're facing, and you'll slide down into some water. Okay? Once you've got to the water, you climb up on the left, on the ledge on the left, and your gold, your reward, is in amongst these rocks, where you'll pull out 4 gold bars, which will of course equal, there you go, 4 gold bars, which will of course equal $2,000. So yeah, you've done pretty well for yourself if you think about it. So let's I mean, you had two bars, which were 1,000, then 3 bars, which were 1,500, so that's 2,500, and then 4 bars, which is another 2,000. So you get $4,500 just out of gold bars. So I'm going to kind of show you the way out, because I'm thinking a few might have problems with that. And I'm not too sure myself about this part, so I'm kind of making this bit up as I go along. And it works. So you just jump up on the right, there's a ledge, and then you basically got to follow this along. I didn't know which way to go, but then I worked out which way I came to this little place here, because that's basically where you arrive. So I worked out that I need to go down the left. I went down the left here, and then I would try to backtrack in my mind which way I had to go. And then suddenly it kind of made sense. There was the little... I came actually a different way back. But it's like there was the little alcove to the right where I went and got that jewellery pouch. So then you just climb back up here. You can climb back up here. And you should now see the exit. And there you go. So we have now completed all the treasure maps. So I think what we need to do is a little bit of a celebration. There's a legendary fish in this little pond or river, whatever it is outside. So maybe it might be good to catch ourselves a legendary fish before we leave. So let's go and get that done. There we go. It's a beautiful place. This, when I got here, there was a black bear though, so be careful. I didn't have to kill it. Luckily, it swam across the this pond. So it was okay, but yeah, just be careful, there are bears about. Now, I don't know if any of you know this, but you need special lures to catch legendary fish. You actually buy them from an NPC that's selling them, and there's a special lake lure, a special swamp lure, and a special river lure, and you need them. If you don't get them, you'll never catch the legendary fish that are in this game. So in this case, I think it's the lake one, because this is definitely not a river. So we've got a special lake lure on. So let's get casting. I do like the fishing in this game. It's quite intuitive actually, because of course there's no float. You're throwing the lure in, and you've got to wait till you feel that tug on your rod or your vibration on your controller. Then you strike and catch the fish and hook the fish. There you go. Look. So now the battle's on. But of course this isn't a massive fish here, so it doesn't take really long to get it in.
Damn, what the hell are you?
What the hell are you? And there you go. That is the legendary fish that we were looking for here. Excellent. There you go. So that's it, guys. I'm going to leave it there. I don't need to fish anymore. That's what I came here for, to get the fish. And first cast, we got it. That's how good these special lures are. So anyway, I hope this helped. I hope you enjoyed it. We've finally got all the treasure maps done. And I will probably come with some guide or something later on, because I've enjoyed doing them again for this. But for now, you take really good care. Enjoy spending your money. And bye for now.